And this is just an outline, the one that's in color. This is detailing, outlining what you need to hand in. So as you can see, you must submit 2 copies of your research report. So are there any questions on that? We've talked about it throughout the summer, but are there any questions on that? Yeah?
You have to have the presentation of the
yes, so you need to hand in your report, your research report in hard copy, meaning in paper, personally, and also submit it electronically. I'll talk more about it as we go on, but the format for the research report is on Moodle, so you can check it out there. And we'll be talking about it later on as well. There's some model research reports in the back, so during your lunch break, if you want to see how a good research report looks like, feel free to see the ones up in the back. So you have to submit 2 copies of your research report, and they have to be adequately bound and well presented, as you know. And they also need to have your mentor's cover page. If you look at the third part of the package, it's the one that's a student research report cover page. So you're supposed to sign it, your name, school. Important, very important, you need your mentor's signature there, your mentor's name in the institution. Why we have that is just to make sure that your mentor, went over the research report with you, that your mentor is up to speed with what you've been doing with that. So that's that. You also need to submit a research poster. We'll be talking about this later on in detail at the latter half of the program, today's program. So it's a 4x4 poster, and the last part of your packet, it has guidelines and tips on how to make a good presentation poster. So you need to submit this in hard format. Again, we'll talk more about it later when Dr. Sack comes in, but you need to submit this as well. Also, you need to fill out the Calvin Children's Society online survey, you and your parents. So you know how you submitted the one at the beginning of the program, you need to submit a different one again right now. Excuse me. And Peter activated the link, so you should be able to fill out the survey. We'll be emailing you the link. Please have your parent fill it out as well. It's really important to, just track the progress, if any, just document stuff. So, also, you need to submit 4 copies of your resume and 4 different types of resume. We'll talk about it more in detail later. Yeah. Also, so all these things have to be submitted by September 8th and in person at the office. And what to submit electronically. So you should submit the research report, and as you can see on your paper, it says via Moodle. So on Moodle, there's a link that you can submit it. So your research report, the PowerPoint presentations you've made so far. So you know how some of you who presented earlier didn't have results yet, or they were pending or whatnot. Your presentation should be up to date. So for those of you that presented earlier and have updated information, do include that in the presentation when you submit it. Email your student profile and experience with Dr. Sapp. So if you look at the first couple of pages in your packet, so the first, excuse me. So what is a student profile? He just wants you to submit a 2-paragraph blurb about how has the program helped you, describe the interview process process that you went through, describe the orientation, your research experience. So essentially, just talk about your experience at Harlem Children's Society. And as you can see, there's some links there that will take you to some examples of past student profiles. And the second package has the actual student profile. So you can read them. It'll give you a good example of what we're looking for. Please be honest, And they're due September 1st. So the student profile is due September 1st. The rest is due September 8th. Are there any questions? Yes? Questions? Okay. Are there any other questions? We'll go over how to make a poster, how to make a research report later on, but